Do you think that they can cure cancer? I know, bro. Do you think?
You should be upset that you're that guy in every conversation.
Well, because bro, it's just too lucrative to not.
I'm chomping at the bit.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Now I realize we need a place. We need like an OnlyFans.
You're
but
just
for
realizing
comics,
this?
for comics. We need something like that. Like,
It is fucked up.
Yeah, because it's like. But
all
the thing
tatted
about
up
it is, it has to be a place that, like, you know,
It is crazy.
you're gonna have to allow
I
some
know.
extremes
I
rights,
know.
extreme
You have to,
left.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
haters.
I
You
know.
know, but I think it's important.
Yeah.
It's important.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you know what it is with the thing with YouTube? I talked to somebody who's balls deep in this game with YouTube. It's not even YouTube. So it's not like there's a committee at YouTube's like, well, he said the F word, or he said this, or he said, the T word, or whatever it is. They're not doing that. It's the advertisers. The advertisers don't want to be associated with it. So they're the one. That's why it gets flagged.
Yeah.
It's just about the money they're making.
Yeah,
It's not YouTube. It's the advertisers.
It would need to be subscription based,
Yeah.
that's never going to be big enough, as big as YouTube, which is fine. But if there was like a premium comedy network that you could pay for,
They've tried it though.
I know.
Where? What they tried? Where?
Oh man,
Where?
they've tried.
Well, I mean, they've done. Well, you can pay for premium stuff. I mean, I guess I don't know if it's specifically comedy, if they've done it for specifically comedy, but I mean, they have don't they have a paid prescription for like comedy channels? Like, I mean, can't you pay? I guess you can't pay monthly for like Comedy Central and shit, right?
No, and then it would still be on. It would be a kind of thing. Well, I don't know. I mean, it would have to be something that's very Patreon-y type thing, but it has to be like it has to be like universal. So it can't be 8 comedy subscription services.
no,
There has to
I know,
be
right?
one.
Yeah, right.
one spot.
Yeah.
One stop shop.
It would have to be.
Because I haven't heard about. I mean, I know you can go premium on certain things, and like
Right,
on Patreon,
yeah.
we could say whatever we want.
There's YouTube Red for a while, right? Is that the same, Nick?
No, because that was like show, but they were doing shows that.
Yeah.
and
Are they not doing that anymore?
No,
It
they
failed.
took away. They went to YouTube TV. Yeah, it just didn't work. It's
It would have to be a thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the pendulum will swing to where it doesn't matter. Like some company will be like, look, we're going to let people say what they want to say, and the advertisers that want to come on board, good. But there's no way that's going to happen in the next few months. It's just like,
No one's gonna be able to compete with YouTube. It's just too big of a machine.
Yeah, it was the first one that.
Yeah,
really got
Rumble's getting bigger, and you can kind of fire away on there. But
Well, listen, I fought for a long time. I didn't appreciate that whole taking our verification away on Twitter. I didn't like that. I thought that was a huge mistake. But I do like that service, so I got it. So I could put
verification.
So I could put longer videos on
Yes.
Twitter.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
well,
could
that's
put an
good.
hour-long
Yeah.
video
Yeah,
on
that's
there.
good. Yeah, that's.
So
good.
I'm like, because
Yeah,
I'm
well,
like,
you need it.
Yeah, because
yeah.
but I'm saying it's like comedy is such a subjective thing that if Instagram is going to be like, well, we think this, and they're calling it hate speech.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. It was my thing.
What was the bit?
He just it's completely a benign bit, and it's just the fact that he says, "Bitch, are you serious?" Like he's calling a woman. Technically, he's calling a woman a bitch. And what happened?
weird that got flagged.
Well,
That
no.
definitely
What happened
worse.
was, I think, is that somebody saw it. They don't like you, and they're like, "Oh, this is hate speech to
and they
women."
flagged it.
And they flagged
then
it.
Enough people flag it, and then Instagram goes,
Right.
"Well, we're gonna have to look at this, and we're gonna take it down."
Well, that's what I'm saying. There has to be. That's what I mean. There has to be a spot where it's okay for people to not like your comedy.
Yeah,
Right.
and
That's
it
what
doesn't get
I'm
taken
really
down.
about. It's like it's really about the fact that it just has to be a space where you go, oh, they're letting that guy do that joke. You
So
know?
then-
And they can't do anything about
they
it.
can't do anything
Well,
about it.
but then honestly, if it's comedy, then you can't say hate speech is even something.
I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be people dropping the N-word.
Well, no, but I'm saying
Comics do though.
No, I know.
Not
but I
white
think-
comics.
I'm
but-
just saying.
I think
well,
there
it's been
still
done.
are some like I think there still are some limits. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah. No, I
And
don't.
you have
I
to
don't
be
know
okay
what the
with
answer.
it.
I don't know what the answer is. But I'm
And
just
also, when you select, let's say you're verified, it's like comic, you should have some pretty far leeway. Where they're like, it's a comic.
except for then people will just click that and be
Yeah,
No,
like,
you have to be able to verify it. That's what I'm saying. Like on Instagram, it should
How
be
do you
verified.
verify it? You have 2-3 comedy clubs have to send a letter, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw his new stuff. It's not that funny.
Right. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
think. But I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about not that. Oh, we need a place where we can say whatever we want. I really think about it in a way that so I have to now be okay with. If I want that, I have to be okay with hearing something I don't necessarily like.
It's just gonna be the big guys can do what they want because they can
Always.
They can they're gonna let Netflix is gonna let Dave Chappelle get away with stuff that they're not gonna let
A guy like me.
a guy like me.
Not a chance. Well,
you know
you'll
what I
be
mean?
Fine, but a guy like me, I can't get
They're
away
just
with
not
some
going to let a new guy that isn't on this thing, the
It's not worth the
service yet,
backlash.
do a trans stuff. They're
Yeah.
just not.
Well, they're not going to. I think. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think they will. But what I'm saying is,
I don't think so, bro.
Instagram is not going to allow.
No.
You don't see any Dave Chappelle on Instagram. Like any of those bits, they're not going to be on Instagram because the people are going to be like, oh,
Yeah, I understand that.
Even
But
on his page,
but,
he's
but
not,
also Netflix works with the comics and they say, oh, we don't know about that joke.
Of course.
They do that. And they won't do that with Dave. Or they might say something and be like, oh, no. And then it'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, money, right? So, but then, yeah, it's just not going to. So I think the way it could shake down is over the next, 10, 20 years, if you want actual real good funny stuff that is meant to be the way it's supposed to be, is you're going to have to subscribe to the guy.
Yeah.
I just think
So
that's
all
what's
comics
going
gonna have to have their own kind of subscription.
Well, they
or
do
Patreon?
kind of. I mean, a lot of them do. Louis does. Schultz I think does
Schultz
it.
has Patreon, yeah.
And it's like
Tim Dillon does.
Dylan, big guys, and it's just
Rogan's safe because he's on
Golden Hour.
Spotify. Golden Hour, we have our own.
But Rogan's safe because he's big enough,
there.
though.
Correct.
I feel like if Netflix wanted Rogan's thing, Rogan would have to be like, you can't say anything about it. I'm just going to be able to do it, and they're going to say okay because it's
Rogan.
big enough. Because
Yeah.
it's Rogan, yeah,
Segura, same way too.
yeah, probably. I
Yeah, he
think
is.
so.
But they didn't though, didn't? I mean, I thought Joe finished a special and was going to have it out, and I thought Netflix was like,
But wasn't that a few years ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, whatever. All
I'm
saying-
interested in seeing what happens with like Matt Rife. Like he's like one of the biggest comics in the world. What's
I
Netflix?
just was with him this past weekend.
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
but what
He says bitch all the time like that, like in the same.
he does,
context.
yeah, he does, yeah, he does.
And he posted online?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's
I do
arbitrary.
too,
dude.
and I've never had
It's-
any issues with it. That's why it's weird yours got flagged.
Yeah,
I don't do it. I'm very woke though. I'm extremely woke.
You are.
Are you?
Well, no,
pretty
I'm
woke.
joking. I'm
but
very not woke. I only like whites.
Woke whites.
I'm so woke. I only like woke white people.
That'd be a funny sketch. Like, what would a woke white person
Yeah.
even say?
Yeah. No, but speaking of, I like all colors, creeds, religion, race, and genders, dude. And this proves it. I thought about Chin this week, who isn't white, and I got him a gift.
Sort of.
And I got him a gift. I got Chin a gift, and
You
no
have
one else
throwing
a
stars?
gift, dude.
You have
Dog.
throwing stars?
A bobblehead with his true name.
Gin.
Oh
Jin.
my God! Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh, from BTS.
Jin.
Jin.
So sweet.
Couldn't find a Chin one.
Oh, that's
You
beautiful.
should have
Yeah,
wrote.
there you go.
It's my real name.
Yeah, there you go. So there
That's
he
awesome,
is.
yeah.
This is actually him
Same color.
in a
hair.
white suit.
Chin would have a.
Is it a BTS guy? Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know what it is. Is it really?
The eyes don't look like BTS
Hey.
though. Right?
Now you made it
working on
racist.
Yeah,
No,
you made
but-
it racist. Well, this is. Well, that's the difference between a
Oh,
white
because I'm
guy.
not wearing glasses in it, right? That's why.
yeah.
You tell the
You
difference.
can get the glasses separately.
You want to?
Apparently, whoever made those toys don't see.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, you
They
can
don't
keep
see
it here.
race
Put
either.
it on the desk.
This is dope.
But yeah,
No,
there you go.
See, you're not racist. You gave an Asian guy an Asian toy.
Yep.
But it's my name, so yeah.
There you go.
Or it is racist because you think you have to give Asians.
That's where I was
Asian
going
toys.
with that, Aaron.
You're not
I
gonna find
saw that
another
in the
name.
store because I was in a toy store for my kid and for Calvin and William. We were there with William too. Yeah, he was in the little stroller. But I looked around and I saw that and I go, oh yeah, that guy from my podcast.
He's Asian. He'll like this.
By the way,
Do your kids like those
why
Funkos?
wouldn't William be there?
Well, because sometimes we don't bring up because it's he's somewhere else because of the nanny or my parents or something like that because he has to sleep or something.
Oh,
You'll see,
you
bro.
split them up?
Well, no, but you'll
Sometimes
see.
if he has to take a nap, I'm sure
They gotta take, like,
Calvin
3
doesn't
naps a
take
day.
naps anymore.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, so the little dude has to nap.
Oh, the nap thing is actually the nap thing is so annoying because you're like, again?
It's like midday. You're like, all right, well,
Be quiet, walking around house like this.
you can't let him fall asleep driving home.
No, I'm getting one of those quiet place things. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get like a little cooler that you can
Put the
oxygen,
baby in.
and you just put it in. And you're like, haven't heard the baby in a while. You go,
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah. You all right there, bro? What the fuck is going on?
Something with the cord or something like that.
Oh,
it
dude,
kept sticking my
chill,
leg,
man.
bro. It was sticking my leg.
Oh, someone's tied up under here. All right.
Is that Callan?
You guys on the road this weekend?
No, I'm going to Charlotte on Charlotte and Little Rock and Nashville and Knoxville. I got those coming up at the end of August. ChrisLeah.com.
End of August.
Where you go? Oh, wait. Did you do Phoenix?
I did
How
Phoenix.
was it?
Phoenix was great.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Stand Up Live was great.
Oh, yeah. It's cool. It's a good club. Yeah.
And where are you, Eric?
I'm gonna be in. Where am I gonna be? I'm going to Jacksonville.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. But it's great.
No,
Come to
Jacksonville.
It's great. You know?
Well, it's good because you're funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a great show no matter where it is.
You,
Tampa.
dude, that place. Is it the Comedy Zone?
Yeah.
That place there. It's so. There's nothing to do around that area. You got to go to a Whole Foods. You can walk to the Whole Foods. You've been there, right?
Yeah.
Jacksonville's like a family-friendly.
You gotta rent a car.
Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville has places that are cool, but like that particular. Yeah, you got to rent a car. Yeah. You'd have to. I didn't when I was there, and I would just walk to Whole Foods every day.
And this weekend, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to be coming for me anyway. But I'm going to go to Atlantic City with Matt Rife.
Oh, yeah. Where's your
Some
Borgata?
theater. Like, it's like 6,000 or something like that.
That's not the Borgata.
No. Well, they have a big one.
It's something.
Oh, that's right.
It's something crazy. Listen. Wow.
Tell me about it. You were in Cincinnati with him?
Yeah, just Cincinnati because he's
Small
like.
club, though.
Yeah, it's a small club because he's about to do
Right.
What do you do, the
special.
funny
he's still
bone there?
Funny Bone.
But he's still got dates he got to honor, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
it is,
Yeah. So it was like, and it's like, I mean, girls are in the crowd.
shirt.
They're just going, I want to have your baby.
Now, let me ask a question here. It would be really hard for me to deal with that. Like, that's really annoying.
Oh, it's annoying to him, too.
So how does he deal with it?
He just does it. He just
During the middle of the
shuts
set,
him
they're-
down. Matt's like very charming on stage.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so they listen.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
But there is a lot of like
In the beginning, I'm sure when he takes the stage and shit, it's like,
yeah. It's
like rock star
He
shit.
does the thing, and it's just like it is. You look out in the crowd, and I go, "Oh, this isn't my crowd." You know what I mean?
It's just a bunch of young girls.
Yeah, it's just girls in general. They just come. They're there. Pregnant women, like they're
Right.
just there, and it's just so there's like it's the girls, and then I'm watching them. It's girls
Yeah.
going like this,
yeah.
and their boyfriends
Lactating.
and their boyfriends are here like this.
You used to
Complete
do that
opposite.
joke about me at the Comedy Store.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I know.
And now there's a new guy.
Now there's a.
I'm old.
Well, no.
The
But
new
then
wave.
the thing is halfway through because of what he talks about.
Yeah.
They're into it.
The girls are like,
They lose
what
it,
is-
yeah.
and the guys are like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
What I
They
mean?
don't know about comedy. They
Yeah,
just
so it's
fucking-
like
but this is great though because it's like he's getting people to come see comedy that just have never seen comedy.
You know what he said? He said to me that so the people that because this 2-year tour is completely sold out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so which is bananas, right? But he said to me that like, if the tickets were sold 6 months ago, terrible crowd, because those are people that are just they're yelling out because they want to be a part of the TikToks.
Yeah.
And then if the tickets are fresh, the newer tickets, these are comedy fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
If they like sort of
Why is that?
Because before it was like they were going to see him for whatever, you know.
You want to see his face.
They want to see him in this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's not like this isn't like comedian attractive, you know. He's gonna be like Captain America or something.
Look at this
You know what I mean?
tour.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Look at Nick's comments.
Look at bro. My comments.
I like Chris's.
So hold on. So trying to get tickets for the Narnia show, bro. Do you know how many times I've gotten written now from people? Obviously scams, bro. Let me know if you still need those tickets. I got tickets to the Narnia show.
yeah, they're the people are crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude.
That's interesting.
Sam Jackson. is a fan.
funny.
Who?
Samuel Jackson. Matt was telling me about
Holy
He
shit.
was telling me about all the famous people that are in his DMs that really that like him. That's how he
There he
did
is
that
again.
sketch with.
No, I know.
That's
I
how
know
he did that sketch with.
But that makes
Ashton
some
Kutcher.
sense.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson is hilarious.
But he did it. Samuel Jackson did it twice.
3 times.
Yeah.
He did what?
He loves him.
He's commented
Comments.
3 times.
Yeah.
Really?
One there.
Samuel L. Jackson trying to fuck. 3
Bro,
times?
he commented, and like a
Thirsty.
day later, he's like, "Man, I gotta comment again. Fuck this shit."
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Remember when I commented yesterday? I gotta do that shit again. Give me my phone.
yeah. So it's like
Craziness. Good for him, man. I saw a movie. I thought about you might like it, but although you're a little older, but were you into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, the new one?
Have you
Is
seen
it
it?
good? I want to see it with Calvin.
Best animation I've seen in since Spider-Verse. It's so
Well,
fucking
that-
good. And it's kind of for the parents too. The music,
it's
the
not
references.
claymation.
those are
right?
always the best cartoons. That's why Shrek was so popular.
That's why this one's so good. My
Well, I
kids
haven't-
loved it.
I want to take.
I think we talked about this, but I'll just say again, Ninja Turtles was I aged out of that.
No, I loved it. Yeah,
when it
not
became,
me.
when it
right,
was
yeah.
big, I aged out.
Yeah,
of
The
that.
okay,
animation's so
know?
different too.
Bro,
It's so good.
My
Like
son-
Tracy Lords was big for me.
Yeah.
Right when they were.
Yeah.
So it was
What?
like,
Who?
see, she was like one of the first famous porn stars.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know her.
She was in Blade,
Dude.
She was the girl in Blade.
Really?
Yeah, the first part of Blade.
I was going to pick up my wife from the airport, which fucking is adorable. Okay, I'm adorable. So I went to go pick up my wife from the airport, and Calvin was there, and it was late at night, and he was like, tired, and we drove by a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle billboard, and I said, "Buddy, I want to see that movie with you. You want to go see that movie with me?" And he goes like this, later. Like he thought we were gonna go right now.
He's like, no,
He was
no,
like,
no.
"Nah, too tired."
Nah, man. It's so
Why
well
wouldn't
done
you think
though.
that? You're
Yeah.
saying it right now.
Because we were going to pick him up, and he knew that.
Yeah,
I
but
grounded him.
Yeah. It's so good though. It's so well
gonna
done.
see it.
Seth Rogen did it. It's dope.
Well, I'm excited.
Seth
that's
Rogen.
That's something I'm looking
know.
forward to like
I don't know, Seth
being able to
Rogen.
see all those movies
Seth
and have that
Rogen
excuse.
pretending like I don't know the
I
way
know.
he threw
The way he threw
Franco
James
under.
Franco under the
Fucking-
bus. He's like, I would never. I'm like,
that's
God
awful,
damn it.
bro.
And how he doesn't want kids too. I'm like, God, I used to like you, man.
He doesn't want kids.
No.
I mean, that's fine, but that's weird.
You don't
though.
want kids until you have kids, all right? Or till it's like a possibility.
Yeah, I
Seth
don't
Rogen,
know.
bro. And then he made that fucking Christmas movie with like the female Santa Claus or something. Or it's weird as shit, dude.
He's just a victim of Hollywood, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got mad.
Oh, this was the thing.
What was this?
This really turned me off from him.
Yeah, this was the thing.
Which
where
one
I
was
was
this?
like, dude.
Casey Neistat, the big YouTuber, he got his card robbed and a bunch of equipment stolen. And Seth Rogen was basically telling him that you just got to deal with that when you live in a city. Nothing you can do. And it just sounded. You can
He
be
says
bad.
you can be mad, but I guess don't personally view my car as an extension of myself. I've never really felt violated any of the 15 or so times my car was broken into. Once a guy accidentally left a cool knife in my car, so it keeps happening. He might get a little treat. He lives in like Bel Air in a gated community.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't. It's like one. It's one thing to. It's one thing to be.
See, I don't know if he. Oh, go ahead.
You just know he's not like guys who are just like so. You know he's not like that deep down. You know Seth Rogen is like deep down. You don't as a coming up as a kid like this. He was picked on. He's not just like you know that he's playing that, and deep down he's like.
He hates it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have
But the way-
like
the
the
way-
Lizzo thing happened, and he goes, "Good." And then he gets asked about it. He's like, "Well, I think that this is very not cool. They should have,
Well, I think there's two schools of thought. Like, I almost feel like famous people like that, they need to have like a Twitter that's just for other famous people. Because it's like, there is a thing of like, you can't, like, what if he just is saying this because it's like, oh, this will be a funny response. And then everything a famous person says has
Under
to
a
be
microscope.
dissected.
Yeah, no, I
and
get
go
that.
under a microscope,
Like,
you know?
I'm-
But
yeah.
like, now he has to defend what he's saying, and it's just
That's
like, not that
stupid.
I'm saying that I agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it just sucks that you can't.
Totally agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Like-
can't
like-
just come out and be like, ho, 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 and then everybody's like, oh, you don't
Yeah, yeah.
know. Now I can't follow you because you said, you're like,
That's
"Ah,
everything you
no."
say. That's everything you tweet if you're a famous person. So
Yeah.
so now it's like when I do that to his direction. So when I see him,
COVID.
when I see that, I through the lens, I'm like, well, all right. This is what he said. This is one day he just tweeted the shit. He's probably not a bad guy. If I met him, I never met him. If I met him,
like he'd be cool.
He's probably a fucking cool dude. I don't know.
Just the way he treated James Franco.
That was
your
fucking
boy,
whack as
man.
shit. Yeah, that's
So
whack.
I refused
bro.
to work with him. And James Franco's like,
off.
"I was your best friend."
Fuck off. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's weak. But did you see? I'll tell you, who's gangster is Doja Cat. Doja Cat's gangster. She's like, y'all are stupid. Because they call themselves like the kiddies or whatever.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah.
you know how immature that is? She lost something like in
Yeah,
within
but that was
2
kinda-
minutes, like 200,000 followers.
Really?
Oh,
she got it.
and
She's
keeps
always
going
getting
down.
in trouble.
Yeah, but that was kind of
She
shitty
was
that she
flirting
did
with
that.
the
But
kid from
Stranger Things.
And then
No, but
he,
this
like-
one was bad. Where she went bad on her fans. She lost. I mean, at first it was just 200,000. It has to be 500,000-600,000 followers now.
come on.
Like everyone was like, "We're out." She's like, "Y'all are stupid."
That's
man.
what, do you know how if you could lose 500,000 followers, you're so successful. You're
Yeah,
just, like,
still crushing it.
Well, Lizzo lost however many. You know, it's like
Oh,
Crazy.
they're so excited to turn on Lizzo.
well, you know why?
They are so.
You know why?
excited.
Because she's fat.
But you know why? Because she's part of that. This is the thing, dude. Who's the quarterback that's still in the league that fucking has like 23 claims of assault?
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun
Bro,
Watson.
They took her off the fucking halftime show. This motherfucker's still playing.
I hope he makes it to the Super Bowl.
Would be amazing.
He's a good quarterback.
I hope he makes it to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's just poetic justice
Yep.
for that sort of shit, man.
It's just like, it's so. Do you understand? She is thrown out of the Super Bowl for calling someone fat and saying, "Hey, touch that banana." And this dude has been by the way, all accusations. This dude's been accused of whatever it is.
He was getting hand jobs from.
well, he
the
settled out.
masseuses.
He settled out of court. I mean, it's like
Well, whatever it is, the football's like, fuck it, we don't give a shit.
He also signed a $300 million guaranteed deal.
Exactly.
That's because he can ball.
No, he's great, right? I don't know shit
He's-
about the
he's-
fucking.
I'm with you, dude. I think the hypocrisy
good.
of the whole thing is crazy.
It's horrible.
Well, the thing.
Let her. My whole thing is let her play the fucking halftime show. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Just you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened.
They don't know.
I don't want to watch
what
her
happened.
Super Bowl show, but yeah, they shouldn't have took her
I
off.
watch the Super Bowl show every year. I TiVo it and I fucking run it back, dude. I love the halftime shows, dude.
Shout out to TiVo, that company that's not in existence
Oh,
anymore.
that's right.
I TiVo it. I rewind it. Boop, 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 boop. Remember that noise it used to make?
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nick, what exactly did Doja Cat say? Was it that bad where they should be that upset?
No, it's Doja Cat was just like fucking don't call yourself. It would be like if I was like, don't call yourself babies anymore.
It says
Babies anymore.
Doja Cat
you stupid
reportedly
idiot.
called her hardcore fans creepy and said they need to get a job days after appearing to slam people who criticize her controversial romance with Jay Cyrus.
Well, see, I'm telling you, it's more about all that. Like
She was hard in the paint.
Like she's somebody that I don't think can handle social media.
Man, she blew up.
Boy, she blew up off that cow song, the Moo song.
I don't know.
She's bodied up though.
Is she?
Yeah.
I only know her because she has a weird voice in all her songs.
Yeah.
Oh, she has some
got it.
slappers.
Yeah, I don't know.
She slaps.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know that's how they
She's
turn
bodied
on you.
up though, man.
You
I'll
turn
stop
on
saying
people
that.
quick, man.
Body on,
That's what
man.
happens. They turn on you quick, man. You know, I just feel like with Lizzo, she's just to me she just became a political pawn. You know, and she benefited from it and didn't correct.
I knew it was gonna go down south for her when they got mad. She lost 3 pounds.
3.
Yeah, they're
Well, how about this?
They're furious.
They were when
Did
she
she
was
lose
just,
a little weight?
When she
Yeah.
was just trying to.
She
was
tried
on like
to.
she was on
A
a
juice-
diet for a week,
a
a
juice
juice
cleanse.
diet, and they went like diet culture, you know. And I was
Oh,
like, well,
God.
that's it for her.
Yeah.
Now it's like you have to what does that mean? But
You gotta stay fat.
Look,
Get
dude,
fatter. It's beautiful.
no
Yeah.
one believes that.
No, I know
But she's
that.
the mascot
Nobody.
for fatties.
No, and listen. Even the people, all these like
We know.
body positivity activists, no one believes it.
Yeah.
It's just some kind of thing for clout. To
And
make
all of them
people-
would lose weight if they're like, "Hey, here's a pill, you'll be skinny." Like, "Oh, give me that."
Let me tell you
Snort
something.
it. Be
This
just
is-
snort it.
This is how it always happens. It'll be a fat, famous person
Yup.
who's body positivity, right? Or
Yup.
whatever they
I
say.
don't
And
know
then
where
this is what
you're going with
happens. They lose weight.
Yeah.
Then they're on. Everybody's like, "You go, girl. Look
Right.
at you being healthy."
Adele.
Right. But then there's like big bitches on their couch that are like, "What happened to us? You were our hero."
And she said, "I'm trying to get healthy, bitch."
You know. So it's like this
Right.
weird thing, man. It sucks.
You guys see this guy? He hates fat people.
I haven't seen
No.
this, but
is
Rogan
it?
posted. I see it all over. His beard bothers me.
It's a country singer who just absolutely blew up with this song, Richmond, North of Richmond. And it's like, really heavy-handedly political. He's become like a mascot for the conservative side, but his voice is incredible. But the lyrics of the song are pretty.
Let me hear it.
I wish politicians look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame. What the...
But yeah, he hates fat people. He said, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, welfare, you don't have to pay, but they keep kicking the working man down. He's kind of fat himself.
He's kind of dropping facts,
he's
though.
not really fat. Is
It,
he?
but it went crazy viral. Probably on all platforms, probably has 100 million views, and it basically it's dropped 6 days ago.
And so does he have like a record deal now with like?
Yeah, I was like,
I think he already did have a.
I think-
he was already
Well, that guy's voice is incredible.
the
I think
voice is
Def Jam signed him.
Yeah. My voice is like that in the shower.
That's what I was thinking. Dude.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think he's gonna
And
be on
fat
Rogan in a
people
couple weeks.
suck.
Oh, he's going on Rogan.
That's
I know
not-
Rogan
that's not for
posted
sure,
it.
but I'm pretty sure.
What if he just it's on there? He's like super racist. Rogan's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
My
hey.
wife's about to be on Rogan.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What you got for us?
You guys seen this meme? the original one.
I'm the smartest guy there. I like it.
I'm the richest one, at least.
What is this?
It's basically like
Why is
the
Einstein
traditional
there?
one, the leader, and the weird one. I don't know. Like,
But why is Einstein there?
It's just a weird
Oppenheimer
collective.
is in, or Einstein's in Oppenheimer.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, so off by Barbenheimer. But
Got it.
I felt like that was a pretty good representation of you three.
That's
Yeah, it's
funny.
pretty
I
good.
guess I haven't. I don't know.
Nick
pretty
said
good.
like it was like a beer product. Get
What?
your Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Offense coordinator, defense coordinator. That's funny.
Did you guys hear about Michael Orr?
What's that?
Yeah, how they he
guy
came
from
out
The
and said it was all
Blind Side?
bullshit.
Oh,
They didn't really
yeah.
adopt him. But did you hear the family on Dave's Barstool podcast?
I did.
When I first saw this, I was like, God, that family's a piece of shit. But then you listen to the family on Dave Portnoy's podcast on Barstool. First of all, the dude's like, he's like, I don't want to make this. He's like, we still love him. We're not trying to. And he reached out to the family. He's like, hey, if you just pay me this amount of money, I won't go public with it. And they're like, go public with what, dude? And they have all the text to verify this. And then the dad's like, I'm not even trying to flex. He's like, but I sold my company for about $300 million. We don't need the money from the movies. So all this stuff he's talking about where, taking money from, I don't need that money. I sold my company for $300 million. He's like, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, but that being said,
The conservative ship.
what I'm saying is but companies do terrible things for money all the time. They don't need any more, and they still get more. I mean, that's not an argument for me. Just because you have a lot of money, and it's like, well, it don't make sense that you would want more money. No, that's the whole.
That's not an argument
capitalist
for me,
system.
though, Eric. That's not an argument for me. That's like saying because this person is whatever ethnicity, then all of them are bad. Just because that dude sold his company for $300 million, he's a smart businnesman, doesn't mean he's a bad person.
Well,
And he's going to take this kid's
What
money.
I'm saying is, I don't care about that. This ain't a race issue for me. All I'm saying is this: if they sold the rights to this story, and the kid didn't benefit from it at all, or whatever, then I got a problem with that.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But I don't care about because he was black or they're white or whatever it is like that. I'm saying if the facts are what they're putting out is that the kid didn't make any money off later this big movie that they made.
See, your facts are wrong, though, Eric.
I don't
'Cause
have any facts. I'm just
that's
saying
what
if
I'm
that-
saying. But that's the
that's
problem.
not
Is
my
like
facts.
people
I'm
people
saying-
see Michael Orr's account of it, and then when you talk to the dude who I'm going to believe a little more, who has a successful business, goes, no, hold up. We divided the money amongst all the family members. He got the same pay as my son got paid. The book, they didn't write the book. It came from an author.
Yeah.
That's all he's saying.
Well, yeah, but like I'm saying, even still, so some guy wrote a book about you.
Yeah.
It's the Brendan Schaub story,
Yeah.
and he sold your story to someone else and made a bunch of money. You wouldn't have a problem with that?
Did I get paid like he got paid?
I'm just saying, I don't know what this guy got paid.
They're
Did he get paid?
alleging
Like,
that
why
he
are
got
they-
paid. Yeah, he got paid.
So they're saying he got paid. Why is this guy saying he didn't get paid? And why isn't this fucking facts being talked about like before it goes public like this?
Because that's what the dad's saying. He's like, he reached out
What's
to us
going
and
on
tried
with this?
swindling money out of us. We're like, what, go public with what, dude?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The whole thing reeks of bullshit.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you
what
just
I'm
I'll
say
tell you who
it.
I blame is
So, I
Sandra
don't know.
Bullock. Okay?
Yeah, it's her
Well,
fault.
but they're talking about
It's often her fault.
they're saying Sandra Bullock like give back your Oscar for this movie. Like,
Oh
what is
my
that?
Oh, what's she
Well,
have to
that's-
do
What
with
does
it?
that have to do with
I mean, I
anything?
agree with it, but what are we doing?
I
Sandra
just-
Bullock's like,
went
I
off.
don't fucking know. I
Yeah.
auditioned for it. What?
Yeah. Well, no, Sandra Bullock didn't audition for
do
it.
your thing.
I don't know Hollywood.
Don't ever fucking say that again.
I don't know how it works.
She
just got the
She
role?
probably produced it. God damn it, Brendan.
She just gave it to her because she's white.
Just
I don't know how it
honestly,
works.
shut up about this, okay?
About Hollywood.
Just about Sandra Bullock stuff. I really know a lot about Sandra Bullock.
Be crazy if you secretly like have a room that
Yeah.
says it's all Sandra Bullock stuff. Speed.
She's my
you
favorite
know.
character in
Hey,
Demolition Man.
didn't Adam Ray date her?
No, I don't think so. No,
think
he was in a movie. With
No,
her.
I think they dated.
Oh my
Aw,
god.
spitting fucking bullshit. Starting up fucking Alex Jones here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Google it.
Would it be on
He talked
Google?
about it on the pod, I think.
She's been on his podcast many times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, Adam, he's just good like that. He's good like that. I love
He's
that
just been on
dude.
the podcast.
Yeah, Adam Ray's great.
Yeah, he was on. He was in a bunch of her movies too.
Yeah. Well, he's in with he's in with the director. What's his name? I don't know, the guy who did that movie with Sandra Bullock and
I want to be in with a director. You know, that's what you want to be in with. you
yeah,
know?
it'd be nice, but
Spielberg or somebody like that.
That'd be dope.
yeah, Paul Feig, is that the guy?
Yeah.
No, isn't that the guy? who
Adam
did-
Ray and Paul Feig.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know, dude. Anyways, I just think like
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
it's like this is like it's just funny how people want to like pile on.
Yeah,
with,
well,
like, and it always becomes about like this is like what we were talking about last week. It's like if you talk again, it's like if you say, hey, if I start talking about Trump, I'm like, hey, Trump, and then when somebody goes like this, well, Biden, I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are separate conversations.
Yeah.
Okay, those are separate
Yeah,
conversations.
of course, yeah.
But that's what people do. They want to like.
I mean, you
well,
almost feel
well,
like-
well, what about? I'm
I mean,
like,
it's
sometimes
teams.
I do.
anybody
It's
who talks.
teams.
So like I was saying, even when we're talking about this, it's like, okay, so is this guy a bad guy? Is he like trying to? Maybe he don't have no more money anymore. He's not in the NFL and he needs some money. Is that the thing that's going on there? Or the other people? Did they exploit him? We don't know.
Right.
We don't know the facts. But I'm not pointing one against the other. Hey. Everybody could be shitty in this situation.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
and they probably
everybody.
are. Everybody,
You know what I mean?
In a way, you know what I mean? Like,
Anytime that amount of money is
Yeah,
involved.
yeah.
The
forget
fam. It's what's crazy. It's not that much money when you look at it. It's like $15,000 each.
No, but what I'm saying is this: the movie won an Oscar. Somebody won an Oscar in the movie. The movie generated a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, what is the amount of money? What did The Blind Side make?
300
total?
million.
Huh?
300 million.
Okay,
Wow.
so 300 million is the number that's out there.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying that the people involved should get a whole
Right,
300 million,
right,
But
right.
what I'm saying is, when I hear 300 million, that's a lot of money
yeah,
involved.
yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
made some money someplace.
Right.
And if you're telling me that the dude that the story is about only made $15,000,
yeah.
here, middle fingers up.
Yeah.
Get a better agent. Am I right?
Middle fingers up, dude. I agree.
It's my new podcast.
I do like the kid who was talking about it, who went to school in Baltimore to be closer to him because he was like, he's actually like my brother. And Dave wasn't trying to poke him, give him say he's nothing bad. He's like, I'm not gonna say anything bad. He's like, I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I just need to call him. He's like, I don't know where this is coming from.
Oh, wow.
He's like a brother to me. I would never say anything
Well,
bad.
you know what that guy is? Doesn't have a future in stand-up comedy because he isn't Two-Faced. So that's cool.
Yep. It's fair.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then but this also could be like when it's like Taylor Swift sold the rights to her songs, right? Like she sold the rights.
Yeah.
And then she don't like the person that bought them.
Right.
From another person. And she's like, well, I want it back. It's like, well, so like if this
He
guy
sold it back to her.
like if this guy sold his rights, he said, oh, this is a great story. And the guy came and went, hey, can I buy the rights to your story? And here's like, $1,500. If you have no money, you might be like, wow, this
Right.
is great.
Uh-huh.
But then is there some sort of like thing
Yeah.
later?
That is tricky.
Yeah.
I
You know what I
think.
mean? Is it later
yeah.
the guy sold the story and he made $300 million was
I think
generated.
I think to your point though, like we don't have all the facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I'm never gonna be like, well, this guy's right, that guy's right. It's like I know now, we don't know all the facts. All these situations.
I like
We
to
don't-
pick one side and ride with it, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
good for a podcast.
Yeah. I think Michael Orr's full of shit, man. I didn't
I
like that
never liked
movie. How
him.
about that?
I never liked him. I am a Sandra Bullock diehard memorabilia king.
Yep.
I have all of her stuff, dude.
And we
I have her
thought-
outfit from Speed.
Yep. We thought he was a
blindfolds.
liability.
Someone's gonna hit you up and be like, "Oh my god, I'll pay you $10,000 for that."
Dude, I've been watching Pawn Stars, right? The
Oh, it makes you want to buy stuff.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, I need a samurai sword.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird. Like those guys got to be rich as shit, right?
Stupid.
Right? And they're like, I get they still have to make a show, but there's like 14 seasons in. They're like, I'll give you $550 for it, and the guy's like, $600. He's like, $550. That's all I'm doing, and it's like.
No, but this is my favorite too. It's like it'll be like somebody selling this
Yeah.
for like $3.50, whatever it
more,
is.
but yeah.
And then it's like the original, and then they got to go like this. They
sorry.
always do this. They go, "Well, we got to bring our expert in."
Yeah, make the show about the guy who you call in.
Yeah.
These
So
guys are always like, I have no idea what it is.
Brian Callen
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
in and he's like, you know what? As you can see, this mark right here, this makes it original. You know what I mean?
This is when Chris first used it on me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when they bring those experts in. Like, can you sit tight? We'll have an expert in here, and like an hour later they show up, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, it's been my family for generations, man. We're thinking it's about worth $7 million." Guy comes and goes, "It's fake.
Yeah, I know.
It's worth
Dude,
$7."
Brutal.
So my dad
I've
hid
seen
this
it.
in his ass in Vietnam.
But you know what's weird about the whole pawn universe? If you let's say it is whatever this
Yeah.
is, and it's like it's like the blue book value is like 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're selling it, right?
Yeah.
So you think, well, I want 100,000.
Right.
But the person buying is like, I can't give you 100,000.
Right.
Because how am
I make
gonna
no
pay?
profit.
Right.
I'll give you 75.
Yep.
You got to go. You got to sell it to somebody who wants it for themselves, though,
You're
and not
right.
that isn't gonna sell it. I just love those guys that come in. They're like, yeah, dude. Like, oh shit. All right. Yeah. That's $12,000, and like you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what some single person is gonna pay for that shit. I saw the original Superman outfit from Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
The guy said it was worth $250,000. And the guy was like, "I'll sell it for the guy, the
bald guy?
Yes, he was like, "I'll give you $200,000 for it." And the guy was like, "Nah." I'm like, "Oh my god."
It's also weird when they come in. Wow, the Superman has some gyno. But it's weird when they come in, right? That was weird.
Well, that was the
What
thing.
mannequin
Warren
is
Beatty
that?
was supposed to play that role.
Wow.
And they put on the outfit. He's like, "I can't play this fucking thing."
He had a gut.
Well, just honestly, even if you look at
It'd be,
Christopher
like
Reeves,
if I'm Daredevil. You know what I mean? You're just like, wait, hold on.
no, but he was in fine shape. But
Not you or me. The people are like, God, Doug.
But
What
back
happened to
then
Batman?
it was more realistic. Now it's like you got all the fucking
yeah,
armor
yeah,
on,
yeah.
But, and then under that
Steroids,
he's
yeah.
fucking doing the Kamal Nanjiani shit.
But it's always weird when people come in and they're like, this,
Didn't really work out too well for Christopher Reeves, huh? So anyway,
fell off a horse.
yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of
Always
jacked.
think of Chris Rock. Superman can't walk. I always think of that, dude.
Remember that commercial? They made a Super Bowl commercial where
Yes, I do.
I do
they had
remember
him
that.
and he was walking, and everybody was like, "I don't know if this is a good idea,
Bro.
But we're closer to that now. That shit is happening.
My
now.
dad, when I saw the commercial, my dad, he said, "They did it." I was like,
They probably want. You said that like your dad was like up for to be the director. You know what I mean?
and turned it
He
down.
turned it down. And
They
he was like,
pulled
I
it
can't
off.
believe they did it.
"They did it."
You know
he
what?
said. My dad literally said they did it. So
You know what I remember about that
What?
movie? Because I was,
Yeah.
Because I was 78, right? When was that?
Yeah,
first
it was before me. Yeah.
Yeah, 78. What I remember about that movie, the biggest moment in the movie was like Lois Lane's asking, "What do you stand for?" And he's like, "Truth, justice,
Yeah,
and the
the
American,
American way,
way."
yeah.
And that was like this big thing. Cut to this day and age.
Now what is it now?
And they'll never
No.
they'll never say it. They
Bud-
actually said
Bud
the
Light
same
should.
line in the remake. It was like truth, justice, and whatever the other
Right,
thing
right,
he liked.
right,
that was
right.
like
And gay pride.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn, self-hate
Switch it up.
nation, man.
Truth,
Self-
justice, and
self-hate
everyone is
nation.
equal.
Facts. This is the commercial?
Truth, justice, and trans lives matter.
What if he just said truth, justice, and Epstein didn't kill himself? He goes like this.
And
Let
that's
me
how we
see
got
it, Nick. I know
paralyzed.
we can't play it on
Years
here.
since the new millennium, the world has seen such progress.
What's the commercial
In
for?
2004, the tide was turned
was something
against
dumb.
AIDS.
Like
2
Energizer
years later,
batteries.
Great strides against cancer.
And tonight,
I have that room in my
tonight
house.
we celebrate a remarkable breakthrough in spinal cord injuries made possible by countless researchers
Oh, I gotta
and
play video games?
contributors. And to present this award, we have some very special.
It's gonna look so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. It looks.
Oh, it looks awkward as shit for sure.
Well, yeah, because they just filmed him in a wheelchair like this.
In the future, so many amazing things will happen in the world.
That was great. I didn't know Chin was in that commercial. That was great to see.
The crowd was diverse as shit.
Chin, it's
for the
Chin.
Chin don't
2000s.
age, man.
It's a long time ago.
My dad said they did it. Wow, that's amazing. Not even that
Dad
good,
thought
you
it was
know.
real. They did it.
They cut to now, and they actually literally are doing that now.
Yeah.
Right. Well, no. Well,
Yeah, there was a
Yes.
guy that was like couldn't walk, and he's like
yeah.
walking.
Yeah. That is fucking nuts, bro. That is nuts. That is nuts, dude. I have a question. Do you think that they can cure cancer? I know, bro. Do you think?
You should be upset that you're that guy in every conversation. Well,
Well, because bro, it's just too lucrative to not.
Ooh, I'm chomping at the bit.
I hate feeling like that.
Yeah, I do
I would
too.
hate to know that. I would hate to, because that would be what whatever movie would come out, or to be like, you know, there's like some secret underground thing, and they're like, they got the cure for cancer, and they killed that person, and they suppressed it, you know. But I just talked about this on Riffin with Griffin
I'm
last
with you,
week.
though, bro.
Check out Riffin with Griffin and Eric Griffin Gaming. But anyway, that they just had made a major breakthrough.
I know.
With cancer. That they're like, you know. So I'm
you
like,
feel like they're just kind of giving us little band-aids though.
but
Okay.
here's the thing.
Okay,
With
go ahead.
social media, well, 1 second. With social media,
Yeah.
you can't hide.
I know.
anymore.
I know that.
Eh,
except
the
for
government can.
Except for like you're kind of grandfathered in. Like cancer's been around for a long time, and
Same with vaccines. Diseases,
yeah, I know, dude. Did you see? I'm really on this. I've been watching a lot of Purdue Pharma shit, like because the show Painkiller.
Yeah.
Peter Berg did it. It's great.
I'm glad you're coming around, dude.
Well,
Yeah, go
but
ahead.
bro,
He still likes black people. What are you talking about?
no, I don't.
You're like, whoa.
Let's not get carried away. Let's not
One
get carried
step
away.
at a time.
Yeah.
One
I
step at a
love
time.
black people. I love white people, and that's it. And you know what? No, I'm sorry, Jen.
That was
And
the
so
diversity choice for this fucking show.
no. I love Asians, and that's it. Blacks, whites, and Asians, and that's it. So, no, but man, I watched this show. Peter Berg killed it. Love it. Then I was like, I can't. I gotta watch. I watched the documentaries. I watched like 2 or 3 of them. Then I'm watching Dope Sick, dude. That thing is fucking crazy. You probably know a lot about it.
Yeah.
That is so fucked up.
So
It's so
fucked up.
eye opening, and it's so like these people knew. These people who had this company
was a family.
knew. Yeah, the Sacklers. They knew that this drug was addictive. They knew, and they compartmentalized it in their head, or lied. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, saying they compartmentalized it in their head, or no, they lied and just put the shit. They were the cartel, and they got people addicted so they could keep bumping up the dosage, which bumps up the money. They were making billions and billions
And
of
they
dollars.
knew
If
they
you
were
say
gonna
what
get
money,
caught.
how much money is enough money,
That's my whole point.
bro? And they had to know they were going to get
No,
caught.
but they get caught, and then whatever they made like
They're not in
500
jail. None of them are in
billion.
jail.
No one's in jail. They made whatever 500 billion, and then they got fined like 20 billion.
Yeah.
It's like cool.
They got fined.
saw 480
I
billion.
think it was like 6 billion, but they made like
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah,
it
but
was-
here's the
best
choice
investment
too.
ever.
Let's say you've been affected by them, you know, and the choice is
Yeah.
we do a civil lawsuit
Yeah.
against them,
Yeah.
or we make sure to stop them and they go to jail.
Yeah.
Which, if that was the choice, what do you think most people will pick?
Oh, of course they would pick the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just so. It's so fucked up that it ruins so much. Like they tested it in these towns, in Maine, in Virginia, in wherever the fuck, and in these towns, everything skyrocketed. Like crime, suicide, fucking robberies and assaults, all based off of this drug. And they were like, well, it's curing pain, which it was because it's heroin. I mean, dude, you're just literally like, there's a time release cap thing on it. So when you take it, you don't get all of it at once. It takes 12 hours. But people were like, oh, I'll just crush it up.
Yeah.
And snort it. And then they would feel all the effects, and it wouldn't last for 12 hours, and they'd be like, I need it now. Bro, it's batshit crazy, this shit.
Well,
and
and
it's
it-
real, and it really happened.
Yeah. So then the point becomes like what you're talking about, like with cancer and it's like, when they have because I'm into this, looking into this stuff now about like what vaccines you give your kid.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. It's like,
dude, I'm
you
so
look at the
glad.
list
That
of-
one gets dicey.
Yeah, real dicey,
I
man.
know.
And I didn't, I'm looking into it
It's
now because
weird.
I'm like, wait a minute.
As
what's
soon as the
going
baby
on?
comes out, first thing, boom, vaccine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not on my watch.
There's some things that you should have, but there's like there's other things.
Well, that's
you
the
go-
thing. Some are you're not a doctor. You don't know.
Right.
But you can educate yourself.
No, you can, but you think that dude, I can educate myself till I'm blue in the face. I'm not gonna know 100% what is good and what isn't.
The problem is
You're
neither
gonna fall
do the
short.
doctors.
No,
Because they're not like bad people. They're just like, yeah, that's what we do.
no,
They
they're
say
not
it's
bad
good,
people.
yeah.
They, well, I
Some
mean,
of
maybe
them
some
are,
are, but like they're like,
Well, you want a doctor that has kids.
yeah,
Like my doctor, she got 5 kids.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what did you do? What is it? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
I-
you don't want some doctor who's just like been delivering a bunch of babies and,
Yep.
and never had a baby. Then it's kind of like, I'm not to say that those people are bad. I'm just saying,
I know.
when part of the research could be that too. I mean, it's just what are you supposed to do? You were never. I'm not a
so
scientist.
fucking weird, bro.
I'm not a scientist. It was just this is just like with the thing that happened 2 years ago that we had to wear masks for. I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I didn't know. Am I supposed to take this thing or not? I was like, I'm 50. You know what I me. I don't know what's up.
Well, yeah, they especially here in LA, they made us scared and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I think the biggest thing is a lot of people lost, which could be a good thing, but you lost trust in the government.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now when they tell you to do something, like, hold up, let me look into it. Instead of before our
Yeah.
parents,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
even after that, it's like they just do it.
Yeah.
No, government's so trustworthy. Now people are like, hold up.
But the internet's great for this now in terms of like.
Yes and
now,
no.
Now I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
I'm on all these like these feeds of they'll be like, wish I would have known this as a first time dad, first time mom. And you look at what they're saying,
Right,
it's
right.
all this kind of
I
stuff.
wrote- I
You go,
wrote
oh,
that.
don't do this.
wrote
But
that.
it's really confusing though. 'Cause
Yeah, I
they're
know.
like, do you swaddle? Now
Yeah.
they're saying swaddling's
Yeah.
not good.
I know,
And do
I know.
you do this and
There's
then
all-
these
yeah.
kind of diapers and that kind of thing and these kind of vaccines and not and I'm just kind of like, oh my god, this is so fucking
I just
scary.
don't know if. Yeah, I mean, I got the vaccine when it first came out because I was like, oh, this is just what you do, and then
That explains a lot.
no, but
No. I get it.
oh, and then they were like, you got to do it again, and I was like, all right, dude, no, I feel like you do it, and then I'm not
you
gonna
don't do
keep doing it.
No, you don't do it.
Dude, I was auditioning.
Well, yeah, but in the beginning when they say this is deadly, yeah, so you turned out to be right, but you don't know though. Yeah. And I didn't know, and I'm trustworthy. I trust people. Why the hell
Trust
would
the
someone?
government. But you just look at the data and you're looking at it like, wait, Florida's fine?
I
And
understand,
Texas is fine?
except for what if they're lying about the data? Then I don't know who's lying, bro. I don't know who's lying. Probably
That's why I err on the side of caution. Like, I'm not going to take
I
it till I
get it.
know
I get
more.
it. I get it. But what's
you're
on
like,
the
put
side of
it in.
caution? You don't know what the side of caution is. You don't know. You're like, oh, all right, well, this is.
But then
COVID.
I also
People
looked
are
at
dying.
data-
They're saying people are dying.
But you look at the people who are dying. They have
Shit,
underlying
it's-
health conditions.
Yeah.
They're overweight.
I know,
They have all this stuff. And it's like, well, I'm not them.
I know.
I'm going to take my chances.
I know. Look, do I wish I didn't get it?
And it's easy when you have an independent job, but like there are other people.
No,
who are
my
like,
brother had to do it.
Yeah,
He's
fair
like, I'll
enough.
lose my job if
And
I
how-
don't do
and
it.
how about this? I remember auditioning
Lawsuit.
for a movie like after like 2 years, but it's still kind of going
Yeah,
on, right?
yeah.
And they in the audition thing, it was saying like, not only do you have to have this and a booster, it was just like, wait, the fact that you can still go like I just did a
Crazy.
they're still doing that shit on set, man. We're like wearing masks and all
What?
these protocols. Yeah, they're
That's
still
a
doing it on
liability
set.
thing. That's
All the
insurance thing.
sets?
I don't know if all, but I've
We're
already
not
been
shooting
What?
right now, right?
Well, I
No, I know,
I
but-
think what we're going to find out
Bro,
is this. I bet you we're going to find out there's somebody in some office in
Yeah,
charge of
yeah.
things who has stock in these testing companies.
Yes,
go, Aaron.
yeah.
That's what you're going to find out.
Well, definitely.
because it's expensive for a production. If they're paying like $50,000,
Hell yeah.
$60,000 to have this person
Yeah.
be here, that's like, hey, you have to put your mask on, that kind of thing.
God, bro, I wouldn't be able to do that shit.
Oh, it's tough, and then you just, especially when you're like in real life, we're not doing this anymore. And you go on a set and they're acting like this is still 2019. Like,
And
it's hard.
But I think if people had the information about
Do
Fauci,
they make you wear it? Oh,
That's nuts.
Jesus
If people had the
Christ.
information about Fauci that they have now,
Bro, they
we'd
said-
all been like, "Oh hell no, that dude."
Well, they said they're going to try and go after him.
Yeah, and they should.
I feel like he doesn't even know. He's a fucking. He's so old.
That's your problem. Because he did this during the Don't get me started.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I know what you're doing.
I don't
here,
know.
dude.
I don't know. I don't know. What
You're-
up? Hey. What up,
Alex
Brendan?
Jones would be mad at all of us right now.
Yeah.
You being
What did
the
he do in the 80s?
representative.
What did he do in the 80s?
He pushed.
Say it right,
He
Brendan.
pushed AIDS too. He's behind that where it didn't work with all the medication with that. He had funding with that. With the mask, him lying about the mask, knowing they didn't work. There's emails. Like
Really?
if you read the book,
It's
The
funny
Real Dr.
because-
Fauci, you're like, holy.
It's funny because he literally looks like a dude that's just like wouldn't do that shit, and that's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
That fucking gremlin.
Meanwhile, he's balling.
Oh
Highest
well,
paid
of course he is, bro.
employee, public employee, government employee.
Highest paid government employee.
Yes, that's what I just said.
Who's this? What's this?
This is the woman who said people on the plane wasn't real, and she got kicked off, and she disappeared.
Now she's blown up because she's a baddie.
Yeah, and she she basically it was really weird. You didn't see
Tiffany
the
Gomez,
I did.
probably better known as
But I mean, she
the
looks like she got a glow up.
Crazy Plane Lady.
Crazy Plane Lady speaks for the first time since her incident where she was claiming that
this
passengers
fucking
weren't
guy,
real
dude.
and got
That's my
booted
boy
off the
Kev.
plane here
Yeah,
in the
well,
Highlands.
fucking talk
First
to him
and
about it.
foremost,
Bad mouthing
I
me.
No.
want to
What? Really?
Go ahead.
take full accountability for my action. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see. Sorry, trying not to sound.
Is she on
like
drugs?
It is.
She never said.
Yeah, she doesn't
Oh
say.
well,
She
she
just
probably
like-
was in the plane thing, huh?
But it was weird. Who is she apologizing to?
She probably got so much hate. Yeah. So she was like, "Hey, this is what happened."
This rarely happens though because it just crushes the narrative that people want to have.
About how she's an evil person.
Yeah. It just crushes the narrative.
Everybody's
of
a
like
person,
she's,
bro.
it comes out. I mean, any of these things, even these things that we're talking about, people don't want to hear
She freaked
the
the fuck
person
out,
say
though.
the truth.
She
Oh,
freaked
yeah,
the
it was
fuck
definitely
out, though.
funny. Yeah.
She's like, what was her thing? It was like a
They're not
an
real?
alien or something.
I don't know.
They're like
Were they
some
all
Plane
plants.
that's not real.
Were they-
She wanted to leave.
She's like, he's not real. I gotta get off.
Were they white or not?
It was everything.
Oh,
But
that was
the-
just two specific
The
people.
person was not real. There was no one there. She was saying someone's behind.
Oh,
Yeah, in the plane that's not real, so she has to get off, and then she's apologizing.
Look at that painting.
Apologizing to the families that had kids there because they had to explain, like, she's freaking out and leave. Something's gonna happen to the plane, and she left. So everyone's kind of freaking out,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
the
She
kids.
could have had a bad. She could have took an Ambien.
Yeah,
or
that's
something,
what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I
and then
know.
went
I
to the
think
bar.
something
Went
like
to got a little drink before
Yeah,
she
yeah.
went on, and
But
she
she
was just
didn't
like,
say.
you know what I mean?
happened to my brother, dude. My brother he told this story on Lifeline, my other podcast. He was having a little bit of anxiety, and he said he knows that the people on the plane have they have a first aid kit, right? If they so he said, hey, I'm having kind of a panic attack. Do you have it? And they're like, yeah, we don't actually carry that. And he's like, I know you do because you have first aid. And she was like, oh, let me check whatever. And they said, okay. They gave him something, and then the lady in front of him goes like this. Hey, if you want some, I actually have it. And he goes, oh, what is it? And she gave it to me. He just goes, and dude, already took the other one. The next thing, he didn't even ask. The next thing,
That's what I'm over here like,
Yeah,
whoa,
me
dude,
too.
dude.
I'm like, yeah.
just goes, what is it? And the next thing,
It's like, it's my birth control.
bro. The next thing he remembered was, dude, he was standing up over a woman in a seat, singing to her, dude. Singing to her.
Luck, be a
Dude,
lady.
singing, like I think it was the song, something like "Hey Jeremy, hey Jeremy," dude, and he goes, and he said, woke up to her face. She was going like this, woke up to her like, and he goes, Jeremy. He says, "Oh, what what's going on? I'm sorry, dude." He said, and it happened twice.
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
Bro,
did they kick him off the plane?
no, it was in flight.
Yeah,
And
what
he
are you
was
supposed to do?
like, I'm so sorry. I don't.
I wonder how he decided the song. Yeah. Nice name, Stove.
Dude.
But have you ever seen someone? I've been around someone who's an addict, and like they took whatever something was going on, and then like my buddy was just going. He was going crazy. I'll never forget this because he was like, I need Orange Julius.
Yeah.
I need an Orange Julius.
Yeah,
They are nice.
And I was like, God. And it was like I had to I had to call somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, you snitched on him?
I had to really snitched on him. I had to,
For his health.
Someone take care of this guy.
Yo, fuck this motherfucker, dude. He ain't my boy no more.
Yeah.
and bring an Orange Julius.
yeah. Two. Bring two. I want one.
Orange Julius are
Sound good.
lit, dude.
I'm just saying. So
Ooh,
it's like,
I wish I had one.
So this thing happened, and then it's like, then people turn it into the white woman was doing
Right.
something, you know.
Yeah.
They turn it into all that, and then when she comes out and she's like, "Actually, I'm so sorry, blah blah whatever," and then people are like, "Oh man, I wanted it to be racist."
I know.
The reason it's
Because it makes them feel better. It makes them feel better.
The reason it's a story, it's still continuing on is because she's pretty attractive too. If she was like some warlock who was like, hell there.
True.
People are like, oh my God, shoot her.
Isn't she sort of famous too, though? Right? Isn't she somebody?
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know.
She is
She's
now.
some regular lady.
Yeah. She has the OnlyFans now.
But okay,
Plain lady.
here's my issue. Nick, pull up that video of her again.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have got off the fucking plane.
When you
I think I
are,
would have too.
I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I would have been so
Even if
scared.
she's wrong, I don't want to deal with this.
I'd have been so scared, yeah.
I'm just thinking about my connection flight and like I got to get to a show. That
I
would
know.
annoy me.
Yeah.
You know. But
Yeah.
here's the thing about. All right.
I would have
here's-
got my
here's-
this is crazy. Let's
guys,
figure it out.
Here's my issue. If she's just a regular lady and she's doing an apology video, don't get glammed up. Because then it just becomes about this.
I disagree.
No, it's because she's attractive. That's why we're giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, dude, you
I
get
want to see that pretty
That's
face.
how you do the apology video.
Yeah, but I want to see that pretty face.
Yeah.
Like she's like, it's almost like she paid someone to like, yeah, I'm gonna do this video. Can you come
Dude,
in?
you
like,
saw her at her worst. Now she's like, yo, just
blow
check out
up.
my best.
Yeah.
I don't like
She'd
it.
be like, I was on the plane and I That's so something you would laugh at. That's so something Eric would laugh at, dude.
She's like this. Hey, everybody.
I feel terrible.
I just want to apologize for what I did. I just want to say sorry for what I did and check out my OnlyFans.
That shit works, man. She needs to
You know what
run with
is?
this.
I talk about it all the time. Pretty privilege. That's what that is.
Yeah. But I mean, they don't want to act like it's real, but it's real, yeah.
Does she say she was on some shit, or was she like, no, I actually saw something?
She didn't say it, apparently, but
She never said.
wow, she got 73,000 followers?
That's it? No?
Man, she has a blank check for like $1 million minimum.
Only on OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Yeah. it's
Her with
crazy.
aliens and shit
weird,
on
huh?
OnlyFans?
And she reenacts the same thing. But
Oh,
like
and
a
she has
different
black
outfit.
friends?
Just a different guy
Yeah,
every
just
time.
different guys every time.
They're like this.
You're not real.
They're not real.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I went down a rabbit hole.
Ah, she
dude,
used to post
God
good
bless
shit.
her. Fucking-
She used to post good shit. Look at that teddy bear thing.
and she has black friends. She has pictures with black people.
Oh,
She's
the
good.
hat with the fucking dog with the hat.
Or a dog can rap.
That's fucking dope, man. What a good picture.
I went down the weirdest rabbit hole, man. Someone sent me this article. This dude, bro,
Come
bro.
You went
down a rabbit
No, dude,
No.
Don't
this,
you go to rabbithole.com?
bro.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
this one was weird.
Isn't that Alex Jones' website?
No,
Isn't it?
dude. Peep this. There's this guy, this Japanese rabbithole.com's one.
You got to get this. We got to get
gotta own that.
rabbithole.com.
But
that
there,
should be
there was
linked
this
to us.
Japanese dude who started studying in France. He felt like a cannibal his entire life. Kills his like friend, shoots her in the head, eats her ass first, right?
Eric.
Right, eats her ass first.
Eric.
Slices it up, cuts her right.
Mm-hmm.
They declare him clinically insane.
Of course.
The French people, they're like, we're not paying for this crazy ass. Send him back to Japan. Have him go back to his home country. Finds a loophole in the system in Japan. They're like, yeah, you're not crazy. You're fine, man. He gets off scot-free.
And
They start
now
writing
he's
books.
here at our podcast.
It's Chin. It's Chin. It's Chin. It's Chin.
And now, and he changed his name from Jin to
Chin,
Chin.
yeah. Not fooling nobody.
That's why he started sweating when I got him that bobblehead.
He's like, oh, where'd you find that? Where'd you find that one at?
So wait,
No,
hold
but
on.
this dude goes back to Japan and then becomes a celebrity. They're making
I've heard
comic
about
books,
this. I've
books.
heard about this.
He gets into porno. The rabbit
I've heard
hole
about
was
this.
I started watching his porno.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
And this guy is not blessed down below.
Well,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, we know why.
Yeah.
There's exceptions. No, I'm kidding. But
You're kidding that there's no exceptions?
no, I'm sure. You know, who knows? I don't know.
Japanese
He has a
cannibals
tiny
go away
one
with
though.
eating
So hold on a second.
Dutch woman is dead.
Well,
he's dead though.
No, he died of like cancer when he was like 80. But
Uh-oh.
he
Was this old
was
school?
free for like 40 years, dude.
Oh, this is like an old story.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah.
Why is there a movie?
I've never heard about it. Yeah, how there's not a movie? He just was eating people.
Well, there's not a movie because who's gonna make it? You know. I mean, it would have to be independent. That'd be hilarious if like
First
Disney.
of all, they would make it over there and it'd be way better
over
than
there. Yeah. I know.
Big
Yeah.
time.
It'd be way better. I want to see,
Dude, the pictures of the body that he killed, oof, that was the rabbit hole I did not need to go down.
Jesus,
it is
man.
horrific.
He didn't want to kill her. He just wanted to eat her, he said.
Well, you kind of got to do one if you're gonna do the other, you know.
And he said he killed her, and then he was like, I'm gonna eat her ass first, but he didn't realize how tough, like how much muscle's in the ass.
Yeah,
so he
as
said
it
he couldn't
happens.
bite through it.
Yep. I could have told him that. Start with the hole.
Well, that's like a delicacy.
Softer.
You would
It's
put
not
that
there.
with like some cilantro.
Oh, God.
Like that. You
like-
put the shrimps around the hole.
Yeah, it would be like when you get calamari at a restaurant.
Shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
The celery coming out of
If
it.
there was like a cannibal restaurant, that's what it'd be.
Oh, I
I
looked
feel
at this
sick.
on my
want
podcast.
What is
some
this?
asshole?
What is this?
Speaking of eating ass,
This makes me sad.
she was in Orange is the New Black and 8 Mile, and she posted this video.
Oh, she was the whore from 8 Mile with the braids?
She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll take it easy, but yeah, she's awesome. You didn't see this?
No.
Oh wow. Well, enjoy.
The man that I've been messing with is a married man, and every night, well, for about 3 nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between, I
Okay.
was licking his butthole. Yep. Because he liked it. And I didn't mind doing it. Does that bother? Is that weird? Yeah.
No, you drinking and
that
driving
is
is what's
what
bothering me.
Demons
I don't
do.
think that's alcohol,
So,
Bubba.
we drove all the way down to Newport Beach today so I could buy him a boat.
Okay. Well,
She sounds like that one dude who's like, you like the swag?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I never got my boat.
This is this motherfucker. And when
Damn,
you,
it's hard out here for a pimp.
when you find out, like, I look, this is.
Oh wait, hold on. Did you talk about how she ate the asshole? Did you play that part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go.
Yeah.
She ate it 3
Well, I
times.
already saw it, so I was checking out. But yeah.
No, but I mean, this is sad.
Oh, I know. I tried to make fun of it on my podcast, and then I was like,
sad that
it's just
she
sad.
that the guy got a boat.
No. It's sad that she's like obviously if she's not on something.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
she on.
crazy.
Oh, she on air. Name a drug.
She's on
Yeah.
something.
And
yeah.
and the sucky part about it too is like, and you know why? Because she starts the video off telling you why. I've been eating the ass of a dude I didn't know was married. That's why she's like probably drinking and taking drugs and shit.
No, I thought she said she knew he was married.
No, I
What if that was the first sentence in a book, dude? I'd be all in.
The new "You Can Call Me Ishmael."
Sounds like Jay-Z.
The
Yeah.
man that I've been messing with is a married man, and every night, well, for about 3 nights
I think she found
in a
out he
row.
was married.
My question is she putting his legs up like a baby? or-
She's saying she gets mad that because the wife said, I'm going to get a restraining order against you. And she's like,
Oh,
fuck.
really?
This is why she made the video. This is what she said.
Oh, you
She's
did
like,
your research.
Yeah, I watched the thing. Yeah, I watched it.
You want to judge me for going down a rabbit hole?
That guy. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine
Yeah.
you're that guy,
yeah.
and your wife is gonna get a restraining order against
The girl from Hard Out Here for a Pimp for getting your
Yeah.
ass eaten.
Maybe the wife wanted the boat.
Maybe the wife is like, sorry, I didn't eat your ass. Maybe
I was just gonna say maybe the
wife.
wife needs to start eating ass. That's the takeaway from this.
No, because you don't want to be with somebody that would eat ass.
Oh, you right.
That's why you get a
You
side
right, dog.
piece.
You right, dog. When you right, Eric.
It's like from Goodfellas, right? Like, this is the mother of my kids.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite one like that.
Kissing my kid.
My favorite one like that is in The Sopranos when they're like, when the guy, it's the older guy, gets a side piece because he likes to eat, he likes to go down, you know, and he doesn't want the other mafia guys to know that he does that because he was like, because it's gay. they call it, they're like, it's gay when a guy goes down on a girl, you know. And this is like makes no fucking sense. It's like, you can't, don't let them know. I don't want anybody to know.
Well,
you
that's
know,
why
it's gay.
Italian women are so angry. I see.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
What else you got, Nicholas?
That's it. We're over.
Oh, we
now.
did it? Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Send in more submissions. We're getting a lot of repeat topics and stuff.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
Send in your
Okay.
debate clubs,
They all want to
relationships.
talk about the same shit. I get it.
Yeah. Hey, guys, get some submissions. All right, we want
Send
to.
some submissions.
hold the
Next
fort
tour
down
date
without
for
that,
me, I'm in Covina, Laugh Factory. Me and Brian Callen together first time in a hot second.
Oh, when?
Covina, September 8th. Two
Cool.
shows only. September 9th, I'll be in Austin for Rogan for the Fight Companion, Izzy versus Strickland. And then I will be in Spokane.
You
Spokane.
always going there.
I was in Tacoma recently.
same
but
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
same shit. Get you some.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. And remember, more submissions. Let us know. Tell us your rabbit hole.
Yeah.
What's your?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, what rabbit hole have you gone down?
Go to rabbitholechrisley.com. You can see I'll be a crazy different places. Charlotte, Nashville, Knoxville, Little Rock, Arkansas, and a bunch of different ones. So go to chrisley.com and get them tickets, baby.
Yeah, next week I'm going to see your rabbit holes.
Yeah,
No,
show me your rabbit hole.
That doesn't sound right.